Well, hello. How's everybody? I can't see anything. Well, very little, so... Hi. This is my Halloween mask, and I don't know if the sound even comes out through it, so I hope you could hear me. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hope I didn't scare you. But it came out pretty well, I think. Yeah, I think the sound is coming through, even though it's probably a bit muffled. Look, I spent a week doing this. I gotta like use it for something. Scared the shit out of you. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. I'm just gonna move it up like this for now until I get tired of having it on my head. Thankfully, it gets very like fitted to the headphones, so it shouldn't fall, unless the thing here breaks, because it's just stuck together by glue. So let's hope it sticks together. If it falls apart, well, it served its purpose. Makeshift sunshade. Well, hello everybody. Oh, I also have a little... So, okay, I'm not wearing the full costume. This is like the upper part of it, this red sweater. And I'm just wearing something on top of it because it's very cold. And then I made this little devil's tail, which, of course, you guys can't see. So, I mean, I can put it over the shoulder like this, just for effect. So it was pretty makeshift, but I had a lot of fun doing it. It's my first time ever doing papier-mâché, or I don't know how you would pronounce that in English, so I'm not even gonna try. So yes, it was actually like just learning on the go. Hey, Professor Nictaris, thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing well. DIY fursuit. I mean, do you call this a fursuit? Is a demon a fursuit? I don't know. My demon persona? Tropic Vulture, thank you for the follow. Happy Halloween. So, I mean, I'm fully fitted for Halloween. I got candies. Well, you guys can't see those, but here. Got a bowl full of candies that I'm not gonna eat, most likely, because I've eaten so many candies already. I might eat these. They're like, they're called lacasitos, pretty popular in Spain. They're like M&Ms, but without the nuts inside, so it's like literally just chocolate. They're very good. Hope they don't make a horrible sound though. Would you consider demons as animals? I guess it depends on how fucked up your zoology knowledge is. So yeah. Hope everyone had a good Halloween. As you can see, I made masks. I made some other ones, but currently my girlfriend has one and my sister has the other one, so I can't show you. You can see the pictures in my Twitter, which I just posted a picture of when we were doing them. So regular M&Ms? No, M&Ms have a nut inside, right? At least all the ones I've had. Maybe just over here. Maybe Spanish M&Ms are different. Okay, interesting. So I think all the M&Ms I've had here in Spain did have a peanut inside. I think that's like the regular ones here. I guess because they don't want to compete with lacasitos, which are like a very, very big brand that everyone loves. I don't know. Anyway, yes, Halloween. We are doing... Okay, so I was juggling through different ideas for Halloween streams. At the end of the day, I didn't have a lot of time to just prep anything, so I figured E-Revember is starting tomorrow. If you guys don't know what E-Revember is, well, let me show you real quick. So E-Revember is a little challenge I participated in last year, and there it is. You can see the prompt list there. So it's all about like mysterious prompts, and my friend Breda makes it. and we are both, well, I'll be both participating, and if you go to the Discord server, which I'm also going to link in case you're not there, you can find a challenge there where you can post all your eRevember themed art, be it like visual, writing, or anything else. You can post it to a channel, and there's going to be like votes and judging. You can check out the rules there. So yes, I'm both going to be participating and kind of like judging other entries. And yes, it's a 30-day challenge that I'm probably not going to be able to do 30 days, like well, very, very, very likely. But I'm going to try and do quite a few days if I can, and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully make some fun, interesting one-off pieces like I did last year. Actually, some of my most popular pieces ever I did during eRevember, so it should work out if it's like last year. The gamers participating in NaNoWriMo. I don't know how do you pronounce that acronym. I'm not, but I hope you have fun if you do. Judging and participating. I mean, I won't be judging my own. Like, I'm not going to give myself prizes, but I'm going to be participating just for fun. Just going to be just a little challenge to me. I had a lot of fun doing it last year. So why not? And plus to this, which is important if you follow my streams, is that I'm going to try and stream pretty often during this challenge. I'm not going to say every day because that's going to be impossible, but I'm going to try to stream like a short time but very frequently. So maybe like an hour and just do like a quick edit or part of it, and just do that frequently. If I can, considering like studies and everything, but I'll try. So yes, so if you check this eRevember prompt, I guess I'll show you here. So if we go to the browser here, you can see the eRevember prompt. I'm just going to open it here. Okay, so we're starting with, there we go. The first one is Homunculus Museum, and I thought that was a very good prompt for my style, for my whole thing. So why not? Let's go for it. And I went ahead and this took a bit of searching, and it's one of the reasons that why this stream is starting so late. It's because I was looking for pictures to use for this, and I ended up falling on this like weird museum somewhere in Norway, where they have like fish fetuses in jars, and I found that very creepy, and I really like that for the concept of a homunculus thing, is like just like little freaky guys in jars. And yeah, since we're doing that Halloween thing, I want it to be a little special. The idea, the idea I thought of was having everyone here participate in coming up with this homunculi, right? So let's all try and figure out something together. We got 3 pictures here to use. We got this. I really like this one, so I think it might be the one I'm gonna use at least as like a main one. And if we got time, we might like do a second one, or even this one. This one I don't like as much. It's just like a lot of empty space, and everything's like bunched up here in the bottom. You can't really see. So these two are probably the best contenders. So yeah, homunculi. What are homunculi in this little world we're creating? What should we do? I'm thinking like some sort of humanoid thing that if we follow, okay, so if we follow like alchemy traditions, alchemists during the time when that was a thing, one of the things that we're doing was trying to create artificial life and they call that homunculi. So that is probably where my mind would go, like with the word homunculi. So homunculus museum would be a place where they store like all these failed homunculus experiments that never really went anywhere, so they're just there floating in jars. How do you feel about that? These, by the way, I think are whale fetuses. So, have you seen the video of the guy with the homunculus on YouTube? Oh, some Russian video, maybe? Can you link it? Maybe we can watch it. Watch it and get a little inspo. Yeah, it rings a bell. Might have watched it, yeah. Oh boy. Turned soon into an egg. Okay. Let's give that a watch. Monument to our sins.
Привет, с вами Корней. Сегодня я ставлю очередной эксперимент по созданию гомункула.
I'm gonna jump around because
по счету эксперимент. Первый у меня завершился частичной удачей, гомункул появился, но
so like here it just injects.
При последующих экспериментах
checks the egg and
интересно, потому что внешних признаков гниения нет, неприятного
let's see what he does.
Почти нет. Посмотрим, что у нас там внутри. Так.
It's like watching cooking videos. Oh, there it is. Get in. It's just a little guy.
Что-то.
Very, very small guy.
Так, ну-ка.
I love this. It's so fun puppetry. I think there was a whole series of videos, right?
Ну, вроде бы он у нас мертвый.
Yeah, I remember that fire. I saw that a few years back, I think. I don't know when this came out.
В задней части тела я не вижу. Ну, возможно, это.
Okay, let's see, because now we're just talking. Progress is inevitable. 2016. Okay, so it's more recent than I thought. Apparently he's still been doing Homunculus 21. Still doing that. He has found some success in making Homunculus puppet.
Реальное в процессе зарождения.
Little puppets. Yeah, this one is just a floating thing in a tank. Passed away a few years ago. Oh. That to here. Oh yeah, that's 3 years ago. They're right.
Сильно. Чаще всего все-таки
You would just see like a little shadow on there.
Может каким-то образом повредить.
An egg. Anyway, yeah, that's interesting. Yes, I remember seeing these a while back. Okay, so yeah, that is a very good vibe. This kind of like failed human experiments of like trying to create artificial humans, so to speak. So I think we can use. I'm really liking this guy. There's a whale, by the way, I believe. I don't know if this one is a dolphin or it's also a whale. There's just two different parts of the process. I don't know. Let's see, because I got the pictures here. Old specimens of whale fetuses. Yes. Okay, both are whales. I really like the little guy. I don't know, they're very cool. It's so like human-like in a way. Little hands. I don't know, I guess all fetuses are like fairly similar. at first before they diverge. So if you look at an early enough human fetus, it's not that different. Imagine if it had hands. So okay, so that's what we're getting at right now. What should we change or add to this guy? I'm just gonna put this on top because it's gonna be our main picture. I'm gonna remove some distractions like this little thing here. What kind of features should it have? Because we gotta crowdsource this little homunculus, and we're starting with them. But like hands is a very good. It's a very good thing to start. Maybe like adding tiny human hands. Which I'm just gonna try and get as many pictures as I can. I'm actually, for this kind of thing, anything medical I look up in Wikimedia. I gotta be really careful because TOS, so I gotta look it up besides the camera, so you guys won't be able to see it. But I'm gonna try and find a few of them if possible. Let's see, we can pick. Oh, this is a band. No, I don't want pictures of a band playing. I think picking from different species would probably be a wise thing. I'm gonna try not to show too much gore, but fair warning that there's gonna be like fetuses and something we're gonna have to make peace with. Yeah, maybe some sort of eyes would be good. I'm gonna try and get especially pictures with easier licenses to use. Because licensing might make it a bit harder. Okay, so I got something. Fair warning, I'm about to show a human fetus in a jar. If that's something you're not comfortable with, I will click away. I unfortunately had to look at a lot of these in my anatomy lab because where I was taught medicine, because yes, in like the entrance of the lab where you went to like do dissections and stuff, there were a lot of these, like, and they were all like fetuses, I think that's how you say it in plural, with like malformations and all kinds of stuff. So it was kind of freaky to go there the first time. It was kind of upsetting. At some point you got used to it. I'm thinking maybe if we follow the shape of their arms here and make the human arms kind of go backwards like this to kind of convey that feeling of like failed experiment. If that makes sense. I hope this doesn't go against Twitch TOS. Twitch, if you see this, please be nice. We're doing it for art and for horror. So yes, we can take a few features from here. We can take the ear, I think. And I'm probably gonna get an eye from a different source because there's none in the picture I just added. So these are human arms, I think pretty pretty clearly. They're just like a bit stubby, or like maybe we're just seeing them in this perspective, but it should work well enough. The great furry crash. Okay, so we're doing a few things here to adapt. We're doing a desaturation to the point where it's nearly as gray as the rest. I just painted this evening, by the way. I hope it doesn't kind of like tint my hair. Well, I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow, so if it tints my hair, also like this is pretty cool. I can just fake that I'm wearing the mask at any time. Hello. This evil Val. Evil Val be like, this picture is totally real. So I kind of like the backwards arm, but it's gonna be hard to fit. Big eyes, thanks for the follow. Also Jorge and Fire in Halifax. I think I missed a bunch of follows. So and more Mare, everyone, thank you for the follows. Okay, let's make this a bit smaller. This guy's handsome? He really is. Well, yes, this is an SCP. Well, you laugh, but even though I'm very slow and I haven't worked on it in a while, I am working on an SCP, so let's see who has the last laugh. I did make a lot of SCP arts too. I think I made a total of like 5 and 6 at this point. All commissions. Ooh, my mic stand is slowly going down. It was about to touch the keyboard. I think I need to tighten it. Hold on. Sorry for this. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the mic for a sec because this might make noises. Okay, we're back. I was just tightening the mic arm because it was kind of like slowly falling. It was not tight enough. Does that mean this is evil Val? Perhaps. You can safely assume any curvy artist automatically SCP. Well, that would be something evil Val would say. Okay, I'm actually gonna do a copy of this whole area and flip it, put it right over here. Also, okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I did today. So my Halloween plans day, I got together with my girlfriend and my sister, and we created these masks. Well, the masks were already created, we just painted them today. We cooked a very, very, very delicious pumpkin cheesecake, which was amazing. The recipe is on the Tasting History channel. If you guys wanna follow it, it was very, very good. Also, I recommend the YouTube channel Tasting History. He's great at doing historical recipes and explaining it in a very modern way that you can easily follow along with at home. Really cool channel. And we watched some movies. So we watched The Lighthouse, which I'm gonna assume everyone here has watched The Lighthouse. And if you haven't, well, this is your cue to go watch it, because it's great. And then we watched a fantastic and like very, very formative for me horror short from Spain from 1972 called La Cabina, or The Phone Booth, I think might be the name in English. And I'm just gonna say, it's about a guy that gets stuck in a phone booth. I'm not gonna say more because you're gonna, I would spoil it. Just watch it. It is 30 minutes. It's free. It's on YouTube. You don't need to watch. You don't need subtitles. It's all like visual storytelling, and there's no like important dialogue. It can all be figured out by context. So not even like, just search La Cabina on YouTube and go to the first one. So yeah, do it. Hey Nathan, boo! You haven't watched it. Oh, you haven't watched The Lighthouse? Well, you should. You'd love it. It's such a good movie. I think you'd love it. And I haven't watched the short though. Good job. Do you have a link? Yeah, hold on. I can get you guys a link. Back. I just posted it on my Twitter. There might be a link with subtitles. I was not able to find it, but it really does not matter. All the main character's dialogue, since he's inside the booth, you can't hear it. You can just hear him like move around about inside, and the people outside don't really have any important dialogue. So anything you can easily get by context. I think Oki live translated it for us. That's a good idea. I didn't know Oki watched it on stream. That's good. Yeah, like definitely watch it. It's a great movie. Great short. Okay, so this homunculus is coming out all right. For now, we got this whale fetus and human arms. Just trying to match the lighting here. A little bit of soft light. Oh, it was during movie nights. Okay, I guess, yeah. Trevor really liked that movie, that short, so it makes sense that it would play it at some point. I think it's probably watchable on stream, to be honest. I don't think it's on the copyright system of Twitch. Like, it's free on YouTube, so I don't know if I would risk it, but it'd be a fun thing for some other day, since I literally just watched it today. So for people getting in right now, we are doing the first prompt for the Erevember challenge. So this is a monthly challenge where every day there's a prompt that feels like some sort of mystery, and they're very good. They are made by the always fantastic Reda, who is also amazing at making this kind of art. And yeah, last year I did a lot of these prompts. I'm gonna show you some of the ones I made last year, just to change the image for a little moment. So you probably know some of them because they have been some of my most popular pieces. Even though most of them have been popular after, like when I reposted them outside of the November challenge, which was weird, but pretty cool. So this and this were made during the November challenge. Prompt was Mandelbrot Sleek, I believe. This one was also made during November, so this one you'll probably know. It's been my most popular piece ever, I think. Then I don't know. This one you might have seen. I'm gonna make it larger. This one I don't know why it's opening in a very small size. There's a lot of free things free on YouTube that shouldn't be, that's right. But it's great that it's short, is free on YouTube, because I don't know, it's a classic, everyone should watch it. So this one, the Sea Fluctuation event. This one you might have seen as well. I also made it into a very funny meme. Anyway, these are all from last year's November challenge, so that's where we're participating this year, because it went very well. And it's funny that some of these are by far my most popular pieces, and they were pretty much all of them made in a day, or less than a day, like in an hour or two. So I don't know what that says about my art, but I do appreciate when something gets popular. Show us the new goods. Well, you're seeing them right now. Don't be impatient. We are creating art right now. We're making this first prompt, which is called the Homunculus Museum. I haven't saved this yet. We'll have to come up with some lore for it. So this, of course, this is a monthly challenge that actually starts tomorrow, but my idea was to like kind of work one day ahead of schedule so that I can post it the next day at a regular hour instead of posting it late at night. So hopefully that makes sense. Still not entirely feeling this arm, but that might also be the noise. So I'm gonna actually create a noise layer on top of everything. Oh, there we go. And a noise layer like this helps equalize things. So I'm actually gonna make it a bit larger by making the radius larger. And radius and the smart sharpen as well. I'm cheating. I am indeed cheating. Okay, more things we want to add is a human ear. So adding a few human parts will help sell everything. Also, I'll just reiterate, because I like saying things a lot of times on stream. I like being repetitive. So, this month, since I'm doing this challenge, I'm gonna try doing like a lot of these small, or comparatively smaller pieces pretty much every day, or every day that I can. I'm gonna be streaming a lot as well. I'm gonna try at least. I don't know how much I'll succeed at it, but I'm gonna try streaming maybe not every day, but every few days, and like stream for like a little hour or something, like short streams with frequency. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Gonna increase the contrast here to get a clearer ear. Clearer ear. That's a hard one to say. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, so a color layer and a soft light layer. So for the color, I'm going with this. Yes, I just found it before. So finding pictures for this specific edit is a little bit hard because I can search for a fetus in jar pictures on the internet, but I might find some things that aren't great for stream. So I actually decided to look it up on my second screen, so nobody was able to see me doing it. Which, like, it's fair enough. I mean, it's fetuses in jars. Oh, we got our first bot of the stream. How about that? I always forget how to ban people. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bye-bye. I love buying followers. I love fake engagement. It's so great for anything creative you do on the internet, isn't it? Like, people are gonna love you if you have those big follow numbers. Nobody ever cares about what you do. Okay, here's another thing I wanted to get from the pictures I found before. And so this one is CC. This attribution, so we should be good. I'm gonna have to attribute the base pictures anyway, so it's not a huge problem. So this is apparently the fetus of a stingray, and it is just a creature. Look at it. Okay, look at this thing. Look at this creature. You're going to click that link. No! Another fallen soldier. How much do I have to pay for you to unfollow me? Look at this thing! This is like the I don't know. There was a meme going on with like a little blob with two eyes. This is exactly it. So I wanted to use the eyes from this, actually. One of them at least. So I'm gonna do just a soft selection. I got some feather on my lasso. And I'm just gonna do this. Gonna remove all saturation, or pretty much all of it. I'm gonna keep a little bit though. It is a goopy creature, indeed. The goopiest of creatures. Also, this, I thought this would be like very uncomfortable after a while, but I've sincerely forgotten about this mask I'm wearing. So I'm probably gonna keep wearing it, because, you know, it's Halloween. Or it was Halloween, depending on where you live. And I can do this. I'm evil now. This is evil Val. Okay, where should we put the eye? I was thinking here to kind of make it, I don't know, it's kind of like the obvious place, but since this is supposed to be, these are supposed to be like failed attempts or failed experiments at creating artificial humans, I think they should be like a little bit fucked up. So we're doing the same thing we've done. Color and soft light. Making this little groove here kind of continue into the mouth. Hopefully that makes sense. Two eyes on the same side. I feel like this might go better for this second one. I think let's keep that idea for this guy, because it has like a flattened head, so it would be fun to make that. Although I'm already seeing people doing the all tomorrow's jokes. Oh god, they're gonna happen, aren't they? I don't know, I think I should ban this spam account. This Good Day guy. Seems pretty spammy to me. What do you guys think? A ban? Nice, this looks pretty good. God, oh fuck. Well, you brought it on yourself. Oh, I know what's missing from the arm area. I didn't do a shadow for it, because I'm very smart. I am a smart guy that knows how to do Photoshop and knows that things should have shadows. Wow, look at that. It's almost as if it was there. Pretty cool. Bing.com. You guys heard of Google? It's pretty cool. Little teeth. Okay, I like this. I like the teeth. Thank you, thank you. Great ideas. Great collaboration happening here today. Love it. I'm gonna remove some of these. Make it fit with the texture of the rest. Little teeth. Okay. What kind of teeth should we add? Let's go here, look for teeth. Let's see what we find. Just on a what? Anyway. Horse teeth. That's pretty good. I'm kind of looking for something from the side. This picture is very creepy. It is so creepy. Why is this person smiling like that? No. Oh, how about crocodile though? What? For some reason it's hidden backspace one. How about that? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I guess we have both rows of teeth, which isn't ideal. Maybe some with an open mouth or something. I can just pick the top layer, if that makes sense. Alligators? Gotcha, let me search that up. Oh, you're right. You must be some sort of zoologist. Thank you. Okay, this one could work. Let's see. Very small, so let's pull it on and see. Oh, they got some white chompers. Those are very clean. Good for you. Good. Serious about mouth hygiene. I'd probably just do the top row. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it on and see if we like it. Okay, so let's let Photoshop do it for us. Let's see if they're good at it. You can do this, Photoshop. Come on. I believe in you. Jenna, how are you doing? No, Photoshop didn't do a good job. We'll have to do it manually. Big sad. Okay, let me just pick this top row of teeth. Jenna, we're making a homunculus. Yeah, it's gonna look very, very ugly. Alligators brush 3 times a day. They surely do. I mean, look at those white chompers. I wish I had that. Those tones. Pretty cool. So I want the teeth to be like very, very tiny and just pop out of the mouth directly. Thank you, Jenna. Little arms. Okay, so I added a human arm. This, okay, this eye is... What is it? I think it's this picture here. I'm just gonna pull it out. It's from... Okay. This is apparently a stingray fetus. It is just the cutest creature. Look at it. So we're gonna cut it close to the teeth. And then we'll just go in between the teeth, clean them out real good. Like you should do in real life. Teeth hygiene is very serious. Look at this guy, look at this guy. Very important if you want to bite. Just have a very scary smile for this Halloween. Wash your teeth. Little glove fetus. It's a little blob, man. I love it. That was dentist. Yes. Yeah, so in this stream we joke a lot about the different jobs I keep taking in the digital form. So, you know, I've been a lumberjack when I have to cut trees from a background. Now I've become a dentist. I've been all sorts of jobs. Pretty cool. Give me the full breadth of human experience just with Photoshop. Pretty nifty. I take every single job. No jobs for you. I'm just doing them all in Photoshop. Oh, of course I've been a digital hairdresser because I've done a lot of cutting people's hair, which is a pain. I don't recommend that one. Like the others, yeah, but hairdresser, don't do it. Save yourself the time. Okay, we got a little row of teeth. I think they're looking fairly good. So, you know, still got some edges to sort out. But once I reduce saturation and everything, it'll be much easier. So, I'm gonna apply this gonna make it into a smart object, and we are going to wrap it around our mouth. And the teeth will come out a bit crooked, but this is supposed to be a failed human experiment, so let them be crooked, I say. I have been a cryptozoologist, that's for sure. Many times. I'm a doctor of everything. I don't have a speciality yet, but I want to do research, especially brain stuff. I like brains. Just rummaging around in them, trying to find out what scares you to then make art. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're doing desaturation, doing just a touch of color, and then we're creating a color layer to finish that up. A doctor of photos. Exactly. I do make a lot of doctored photos, so that tracks. Okay, this is gonna come out as just a little detail, but it's just a little row of teeth. Look at it. Could I have done this? Yes, but it wouldn't be as fun as the real thing. I think I'm just gonna make the top row, because it's a failed experiment. We can do it. I'll go down the academia route. I mean, most likely. I don't know. Okay, next human parts, and for those who are joining now, this is a crowdsourced homunculus, so we are all coming up with different parts to put in this guy. Exactly, this is one of the failures was that. Another one was like, you know, the whale head. This, by the way, is originally a whale. These two are whale fetuses. That's how you say it. I got a couple other base pictures. I'm gonna pull them on top. This one I don't really like. So here we can see the how tiny our thing actually is. And this one, like, it's good. I like the picture, but making all these homunculi, and making them warped in the glass like this would be a pain. So I think this one is probably the best one for our base picture. That's why I went for it. Okay, other parts. Should we go for human legs as well? And maybe keep the tail, like human legs and tail. I'm gonna pull out our very own jar fetus picture. I'm gonna tell the story again. When I studied medicine, we went to the anatomy room, and they had a ton of fetuses in jars like this. It was very jarring. Okay, so we don't have, we don't really have a lot of leg to use here. This one is cut up by the arm. This one, we don't get a lot of it. Jarring. Pun not intended. Okay, so if this doesn't work, let me, real quick, again, I'm gonna have to do this outside of the stream window, because who knows if I'll find something that goes against TOS, so I better be safe. I'm gonna try and find, like, maybe some other human fetus? I don't know. Got one here, but the feet are cut off. By the picture, I mean. Okay, I got one that might be from the same fetus, actually. It's copyright free, so we're good. We are good to use. It's gonna be very similar to the other one. But from a different perspective. So we can actually just copy the smart filters over. We have them crossed like this. I don't know if I'll use both of them. Daniel Dredd, thank you for the follow. I might actually even... Yeah, I might actually use the arm from this one as well. For the back arm here. So we're gonna go below the other arm, like this. And we'll probably use several parts. I don't know if in the same layer or in different ones, because it might be a bit hard to fit it all. Like a puzzle here. Like a human part puzzle. Yes, this is going to be the first entry into the Eerie-Vember challenge. So I don't know how many I'll be able to make throughout the month. I'm hoping for, I don't know, I think last year I made might be like about 10. 5 of them were actually good. The others were, well, throwaways. And that's the thing of a monthly challenge, like some of them are not gonna be very good. But you might like fall on something great. If it's by accident. Which, to be honest, happened a lot last year. Like, if you guys have ever seen my fungus skull, that was from Eerie-Vember last year, so can't be all that bad. Okay, I don't know how I'm feeling about this weird crossed human legs, but we don't have a lot of base material, so we can try and make it work, and if it doesn't, we'll go for an alternative. We'll try and find something, even if it's not human, from a different species or something. We can try and see where it gets us. So we'll do the same thing. Soft light and a color. So the color will bring it to the same, there we go, same color range as the rest, which helps a lot. And with the soft light we can help paint some shadows where there should be, etc. Mostly wrong, but was prolific enough to get something that works. I like that. Yeah, that's a good strategy. And you know, to be honest, like some of the things I made for that challenge last year, they were like as I said, they were like a daily thing, so they were pretty quickly done, pretty throwaway in my view. So I didn't really see them in very high regard until like I posted them, and they did moderately well. And it wasn't until a few months later that I actually like reposted some of them, and they did like massively well. So you never know. And some of them actually grew on me over the months, so even though I didn't like them at first. Finally, Bugman stream. Finally. Yes, I'm usually, at least in the past few months, I've been a very infrequent streamer. because of studies. But I'm gonna try and make more and do more streams during the week instead of just in the weekends this month. Let's hope I can keep that promise. But if I say it a lot, it'll force myself to do it. I'm not a giant bug. I am some sort of creature demon though. I can actually put it on, but it's I can't see anything. Like, well, I can't see just right in front of me, so I can't see chat and my stream at the same time, so. And just do this, tilt my head to quickly become evil me. There we go. But who knows, I might actually be a huge bug. Oh, it is falling. Shouldn't have put it on. I might actually be a huge bug. This might be a VTuber, the thing you're seeing. Have you thought about that? Okay, I'm gonna remove this, which I think might be the umbilical cord. You pronounce that like that? Thank you, Willie. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the follow. It's like, exactly. What's his name? Edgar or Edward? Actually, yeah, if it's Edward, that would be very accurate. I think it might be Edgar, though. I really like that monster. See, I was about to do a piece like featuring him for a like zine project that's still unannounced, but I didn't get time to do it. I do have another piece for that zine though, so you guys will have to wait and see what it is. Also, another reason this last month I couldn't stream a lot is because I had a lot of like unannounced projects that can't be public yet, so including that I just mentioned. Well, not like a lot of them, but you know, enough of this type of project that it makes it much harder to stream when I have to do some of them. NDA? No, nothing that serious. It's like a few commissions for stuff that is still unannounced, so I'll post it eventually, but it's the kind of thing that I will have to post in, like, could be a few months' time. You never know, these things come in waves, I found. Sometimes you get a ton of commissions for this kind of thing, suddenly you get nothing for a few months. That's freelance, baby. Gotta love it. Now that is what I call a little guy. For sure. Trying to add little human feet, and it's hard because using the pictures we got, we can't do like a ton. But we'll get through it. So I want to do a thing actually. I want to do a copy of the arm. I'm gonna flip it vertically. I'm actually gonna use it as a leg. You know. Gotta find creative solutions. Then we got something like this. Yeah, that should do. Okay, now a copy of this with all the paraphernalia. We'll see if the other foot is possible to put somewhere. No. Okay, that's fine. We're doing the other arm though. So I'm just choosing this area here. There we go. We're gonna cover it with the other, like so. No, that's a face. I don't want it to have a human face in there. There we go. So it's gonna be our color layer. There we go. Okay, one last thing as well is I'll maybe do this in a soft light layer. Gotta put some shadow on top of the hand because it's right below the mouth, so it should be covered in that way. And I don't know what to do with the other foot actually. That is a conundrum. If I actually create a slightly smaller rotated version of the foot and just make it peak like this behind the other one to make it feel like there's two without really actually finding and doing the two. Being lazy, that's what we do here. I call it efficient. There we go. Cute little feetsies. Look at them. Okay, I think that makes it like a homunculus. We do have to create some shadow behind the leg before I forget. You know, shadows are pretty important. If you don't forget about them. A little bit behind this. And actually let's, since this is supposed to have some volume to it, we'll create a shadowy area right below it. And you know, that I think that might be a first little guy. Let's do a second one then. Let's do this guy. What do you guys think it should include? Also, the tail. Okay, this here we have a cetacean tail, which is really like our feet. So we should actually make it more like a mammal tail, like you know, like a rat tail. Where it doesn't have flippers at the very end. Just a couple, like a pointy thing. Get a little friend for the guy, exactly. I'm making a friend. I'm gonna trademark that. I was actually gonna call this stream like Build a Homunculus, but it didn't really sound very cool as a name. It's a bit long, isn't it? Okay, there's this. What is that? There's some shadow of. There we go. Yeah, it's some. I'm very lazy at erasing my layer masks. Oh, what's going on? There we go. There we go. Now that should do. A fun twist on the Valdevia concept, exactly. Well, maybe this is part of this homunculus museum we're creating. Like, you go with the kids, you have a fun evening, and at the very end is like a gift shop, and they'll build a homunculus where you can make like your own stuffed hellish creatures. That would be fun. I would bring my kids there. Hey kids, wanna see the failed human experiments? Let's make the little human ear a little bit more visible. Frankenstein a souvenir, I love it. This stream is not only about creating monsters, we also create very good business ideas that you should all follow. Okay, giving a little bit of depth like this, why not? It should help bring everything together. Like in general in a picture, the more things you paint, like on top of the whole thing, like the background plus the subject you added, the better it usually is to sell the illusion. Also, this edge is very not good at all. But we can fix it. I can fix you. So AK, I have children. Oh god. Some of us are all failed human experiments. I love that. Okay, I think this tail is looking a bit flat. Gotta give it some shadow like this. And try not to go over the edge. Okay, it actually helps quite a bit. Okay, second friend. Hey, welcome back, Marina. Did you build an altar? I hope it went well. Okay, what features should we add to this one? I'm thinking... Okay, this one is going to be slightly more complicated in this area, because we have... Like, it's cut off and we have like two versions, so anything we add here, we gotta add here, and vice versa. I think it should be different from the other guy, because, yeah, you gotta make it like several different types of failed experiments. I think it would be more fun. What if more eyes? I like that. An ape hand. Crocodile hands. Finish the altar. Cool. I want to see a picture when you can. Also, thanks for the save reminder. I literally depend on you guys making me save. Okay, so this all is gonna be our creature. I'm just gonna creature. Oh, why is it lagging? There we go. I don't know how to write, apparently. There we go. And here we can start creating for the next one. Bug features? That might be a bit hard with the exoskeleton to add on like a fleshy creature like this. You know, something I want to do is just to make it different from this one. I might start by removing this area here, and we kind of build a face here or even in the back. Why not? Let's go wild. I don't know, I want to try that at least. See if it's a good fit for this guy. Also, we should name them. What's a good stream without naming a horrifying creature something like Bobby? Have an option to make people send point for constructive critics. Yes. I think those are usually fun. They can look at each other. Oh, that's kind of cute. Chicken like skin. I could find like a, I was gonna say peeled chicken, but that's not the word. How do you say peeled chicken? Like, like a chicken without the feathers. You guys know what I mean. A peeled chicken. Plucked. Thank you. Or skin, that would work as well. Okay, we should maybe do this to make a sort of symmetrical edge in the face. Then we'll have to adapt this area here, but let's worry about it when we get to it. So now we can kind of go wild here, and there we go. Our edge is protected, which is pretty nice. Now this little reflection here might be the end of me. Okay, we do have this on top though, so I might actually be able to just copy that. With a soft brush like this and kind of taper the edge. Yeah, why not? It makes enough sense. Behold the man. I mean, yeah. Bipedal, no feathers. That's a man. We got it. To be honest, if we went for that definition, this would have probably been successful experiments instead of failed ones. So you know, that's a lesson in life. Instead of actually becoming better, just set your expectations lower. And you'll succeed. Okay, so I want to copy this below and actually make it make sense. So it's gotta go, this area kind of goes over the eye stump. I hate some of the words I say on stream sometimes. can just say eye stump and it makes sense. It's very cursed. I should start like a collection of me just saying very cursed things as if they were matter of fact. Because I keep saying things like, let's peel a chicken, and there's a nice eye stump. Okay, I think that makes some sense. Okay, we got a base without all the cetacean phase, so it's a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different from this one. That is the nicest eye stump I've ever seen, for sure. Actually, guys, it's Halloween. You want some candy? I got so many. I'm gonna eat a candy. Why not? Been here for an hour, you know, one gets hungry. These are actually... Okay, I guess Americans probably don't have this. These are called picotes in Spanish, and they are the most amazing candy. I'm gonna try and show the inside. It's kind of hard to show. Like, the inside is gummy, and the outside is kind of like frosted sugar. And it has like a little strawberry flavor. They've been my favorite since I was a kid. They're the best. Picotas. It's like the perfect texture because the outside is kind of crunchy and slightly hard, and the inside is all soft. Very good. A crunch and a chew, exactly. Okay, now for the human face, I'm actually going to recycle one of the pictures I just downloaded, because God knows there's not a lot of pictures of fetuses in jars around the internet. Okay, maybe not, because it's kind of tilted down. It probably won't work. Yeah, it's not the right angle, I think. Though, it is tilted this way. Agua de limón. That sounds interesting. Lemon water. Wondering if this could work. Also, we have this one, the one we use the arm for. That's probably the obvious choice, to be honest. Just turn it and we'll put it towards the back. Yeah, I like the head in the back idea. Okay, give me a good cut, Photoshop. You got this one. Yes, you got it. Well, I got a bit confused with the reflection, but that's okay. At least we got like a nice base. This, to be honest, was probably one of the most cursed source material I've ever used. So, enjoy. It's very cursed. Although once I used like real mummy parts, like a mummified. So okay, it was actually one of the very first horror things I did, which was a fan art of Trevor Henderson's Siren Head, and I'm gonna show it to you once I find it. There we go. Okay, so this was a piece, and here are the parts, and this here is an actual mummified hand or arm. And this is actually an actual mummified pelvis as well. This though, a Halloween costume, and this, a Buddha statue. Why? It's just what I found. And it's just a cool rock. So yeah, you can make monsters out of anything, I guess. Yeah, I should make more like this to kind of show people the process. I'm just very lazy about doing it. Okay, obviously we'll have to fix whatever's going on with the real reflection here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, it shouldn't. Although anything I gotta do, like levels and stuff, I now gotta do it on top of the 2 layers. So, Zeewee Lord. Zeweeb Lord, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I should do more like this, because I used to do little GIFs showing the process, but those take a long time, and they're like, are they really worth it? I don't know. So this might actually be a more actionable plan. Just make a little picture. Okay, I'm gonna flip vertically. We'll see why in a sec. Zoom out a bit. I'm just taking the other lip and I'll just apply it here in this area. So hopefully between the 2 can be rid of that annoying real reflection. Yeah, looks decently good. Did you clip for the time lapse? Yeah, I couldn't move my photo editing things to clip, unfortunately. For yourself at the Adobe Ball and Chain. To be honest, there's no like, currently I don't think there's any good ways for me specifically, and for the kind of things I do. There's no good way of getting rid of the Adobe Ball and Chain. You know, on the flip side, they've been nice to me. Do you guys know? I don't talk about this too much. I've been featured on the Adobe website once. They did an article on like intro to composites, and they asked me to help them with that. So it features like parts of a little interview I did for them. It was not like Adobe directly, it was a contractor, but you know, it's still fun. The curse we bear. It is cool, but I still criticize Adobe every day. Maybe that's why I don't get interviews anymore. I don't know. They should be criticized though. Now they're getting into NFTs, and let me just give you guys the biggest groan. I mean, they're not getting into NFTs directly, but they're gonna like add a make NFT button in Photoshop. Apparently the CEO said that it would be ready by next month or something like that, which is not true. It's Photoshop, they'll take years, but yeah. They might actually do a feature on time but for the first time, and it'll be the NFT one. I hope not. Okay, yes, I did scare them away when I started doing horror. Before I did horror, they actually posted my stuff on the official Photoshop Instagram account a couple times. Which is weird. It's surreal. But you know, I did make the kind of things that they like there. I don't do that anymore, so haven't heard from them since. But you know, I'd rather still do horror and have more fun doing art than just doing a crowd pleaser. How about this? I kind of like this. It's fairly subtle, but it's definitely a human face, right? Kurai Heat, thank you for the follow. You know, Evil Val says, don't pirate Photoshop. I like this goober as well. Okay, now for more parts. So I'm probably gonna remove this because I'm not thinking of any good ways of using it. So maybe we can keep it as a sort of like weird extra appendage or something like that. Yeah. I will remove the umbilical cord or move it to the other side actually. Yeah, I'll do that. So, I'll do that in 2 steps. First one is just gonna be a little clone stamp over it. God. There we go. Now it needs to be a little bit brighter, so I'm gonna clone stamp again. And just get here, brighten it a touch. Just to blend it in with the rest. There we go, got a little clone stamp for us. And thanks for the save reminder. What about Tiny Claw? Evil Vile says this is 100% a real thing, exactly. There's so many hooks in the software. Really? I never had any problem with that. Okay, so now just select this and do Ctrl J here to do this. So, there we go. We just moved that to the other side. Oh yeah, terminal coding sounds sounds very different, like a very different thing. Sounds much cooler though. Yeah, sorry, I got coding. It's terminal. I feel like since the other one has a tail, maybe we can remove it from here. And this is all separate layers though, so we can always bring it back. Just testing things out here. Seeing what comes out. You know, I love to clone stamp things out. It's nothing like it. It's like popping bubble wrap. It's quite entertaining. Something that could be part of eRemember, to be honest, yes. Also, I'll repeat it. This is one of the prompts for Irrevember. That's a hard one to pronounce. So Irrevember is a monthly challenge using prompts, which I'm gonna send a link to. Actually, I'm gonna pull the browser out. And so this is the prompt list here. I'll send you the link in chat. So, this is the first one we're doing, Homunculus Museum. This is it. But there's a lot of very good ones that have like sort of mysterious themes to them. And we'll be doing a ton of these this month. Not all of them, but we'll try and do a lot. To the 20th is my birthday. I should do a cool one for the 20th. Hox gene tampering. It's gonna be a good one. So yes, this is Irrevember. And if you want to participate in Irrevember, that sounds like something you would want to take part in, definitely check out the Discord, because we're running a little competition of sorts, a friendly competition, where people can upload their Irrevember stuff to a channel in the Discord, and other people can go vote for it. For now, there's just one from one person that was very fast and started before the month, but tomorrow you'll see this one pop out there. Okay, now we need a sort of ass. Some sort of creature ass. Let's see. This one might be hard to use. Let me try and find a different fetus. Again, I'm gonna do it on the other screen, because you know how it is. You might find non-TOS things. Actually, I got a this is a squirrel fetus. Sorry. And it is CC. Okay, attribution. Oh, poor little guy, to be honest, but be good for science. Okay. Squirrel fetus incoming. If you don't like that, close your eyes. Forever Walker sounds so cool. It does. It's I think it could be interpreted many different ways. We need some creature ass. You know, because I don't know how to set up the quote bots on Twitch, but I should do that at some point. How about this little feet? I like this. How about that? I saw it and I was like, okay, this is like, it's a mammal, so it's close enough. It already has a human face, so we can go a bit wilder with the rest. Okay, let's actually pick both of them, and we'll have to stamp the... I'll try and follow this. We'll have to stamp the tail out of it, but it's fine. You don't know how to set up the... A lot of streamers have this little like exclamation mark quotes, and it kind of like saves up random things I've said. That's what I meant. What tool is that? The one I just used before, it was this one here. It's called the Object Selection tool, and it is only in newer versions of Photoshop. So if you don't find it in yours, that might be why. It's an AI tool. It uses AI to do automatic selections. It's quite useful. I use it a lot. It saves a ton of time, and it's one of the reasons I pay for Photoshop, just to have that tool. Also the Select and Mask menu, which I brought up right after. Amazing tool. subscribe to collect quotes. I wouldn't put that burden on you. I don't know, I got the bot I had on my Discord, on my Twitch is the Streamlabs one. And I know it probably has functionality like that, but I never figured out like how it works, so I don't know. Let me actually give it a very quick look. If it seems complicated, we'll skip it, but yeah. Let's see, cloud bots, quotes. Okay, so apparently it's on. I don't know how to add it, but I don't know, if you guys can look up how to add quotes to Streamlabs Cloudbot, it's its name. Maybe we can figure it out. Hell yeah. That was quick, sorry. Okay, see, timers, I already got those ones. Okay, so I think that you should just do add quotes and then the quote. I gotta go. Oh, thanks for staying and chatting, Jenna. It's a pleasure to have you. So add quote and then you add the text. Okay, that's. What quote should we add? So something like that. Ah, nice. Okay, good. Okay, and then you should do quotes, and it should bring up the quotes. I know it said number 2 and then it's number 1, but that's fine. Getting settled. Oh, and you can do quote 1. Okay, now we know how to use it. We can do quotes. We are advancing. I don't know if anyone can add quotes, but give it a try. How about this? How about a little squirrel legs? Add them like this. Maybe we make them a bit smaller. So we got an umbilical cord right there. It's a bit annoying, so we could actually just split it up a little bit. We need some creatures. Oh my god, did I say that? Sometimes I don't even realize what I say. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be moderators only? Donna, do you want to be a moderator? Could use some. It's been a while since I added one that was active. Let me know if I can add you in. Grant permissions to VIPs. Maybe I'll figure that out. If you want to be a mod, It's rare that I have an active mod lately. The position's open. Hell yeah? Getting knighted right now. Okay. Let me add ya. No, hold on. There you are. Boom, knighted. Be a mod or be banned. Yeah, I get that, like being a mod here is literally just having a little sword. It's nothing to do. It's a ban or be banned world, kid. Learn to survive in here. I might actually include some more of the skin of this poor little squirrel, because it's kind of wrinkly and it might be a good look for this. For this, there we go. We'll figure out the color later. It's fine. Adding a little bit of texture for now. There we go. You have huge amounts of lag. Oh no. Is that only for Marina, or is everyone getting a bit of lag today? God knows my internet connection can be annoying at times. Okay, so this needs a bit of Gaussian blur, of course. Quite a bit. Totally flex on the server. What did you do? Oh, you talked about being a mod. You have the right to flex. Gotta cut this a little bit shorter and make the edges a little bit fuzzier. I'm doing that manually because there's some stuff to fix as well. Like two birds in one stone. Also, I gotta say it, big thanks to Mello for letting me use his music on stream. Such a cool guy. Trying to find the right color combination here, which can take a bit of doing. I'm actually gonna go into the blur layer, blur tool. Oh. Not what I say anymore. And blur this edge a little bit more for good measure. We're getting there, I think. It's not perfect, but we are getting there. It's quite a big part that we're adding on top of the base, this whole square legs situation. So it'll require a little bit of tweaking and just getting it right. Yeah, let's do some lights on here as well. How about the texture? Is it a bit jarring to go from this very smooth texture to this very wrinkly one? I could sort of smooth it out in some areas to really bring it together. Yeah, that should work. Okay, how are we feeling about this whole thing? Apart from horrified, which is a very fair feeling for this. Bit more smoothing. Gonna feather that a little bit more on this menu. No, that might have been too much. This area here. Yes, okay, so on the contrast thing, I'm actually gonna add, like I did for this one, I'm gonna add more contrast to the whole thing later. So I'm actually, let's do it now, because that way we'll get a better idea. But I wanted to add more shadows like this, if that makes sense. And kind of just, like I did for this one, bring the contrast up a little bit manually though, kind of go over the important wrinkles, the important areas, add a bit of depth to them. So that's why I fit with a little more high contrast, because I actually wanted to bring the whole contrast up later. So hopefully when I add this, it should be a little bit less jarring in that respect. You said, I know, I get what you meant. Sorry if I said it the other way around. But the idea for now is not going too low or too high contrast, because the whole contrast of the image we can set up at the very end when we do the final filters and stuff. We can set up how much contrast we want to use. So I'm not so worried about that part. Okay, should we add anything else to this little human? For now, let's just review. We removed the cetacean head that was popping out here. We added this human head. And we added this squirrel fetus legs. There we go. Words are hard today, I guess. Also, should let this go behind the tail there. That would make sense. What if we deep fried it? Okay, now we're talking. So let's go to one of my favorite terrible filters called Pixel Trash. It's not a default filter. It's a thing that came into a pack of oh god, this is horrible. I don't know what this even does. I don't know. Let's try things. That just tries different. Okay. So you can absolutely trash this picture, and it's very funny. Let's hit OK, see what comes out. Okay. Let's wait for it. Oh god. Well, we have deep fried this image. Hope you are happy. It is now a horrible mess of pixels. It looks like a QR code up close. That's how horrible it is. I want to avert my eyes from it. Oh, did it get this is cursed. It got stuck. This is a Photoshop bug that happens from time to time. You can see in the little viewfinder here and in the slider that it's actually moving, and I can move layers around still. Like, it's completely live, but my preview, like my window is stuck in this. So I gotta save it. Once it's saved, I'm gonna leave. Close down the window. Okay. Hello, little alligator. Now, let's save this. Homunculus Museum. Yes, it deep fried my Photoshop, so we're back and it's all saved. So there's no problem. It's just a very annoying bug that makes you close and open again. Will it fry? Exactly. The most delicious Lithuanian street food. Oh my god. Okay, should we add anything else to this bad boy? We might actually use something not from this one but actually, give me a sec. Gonna go to the browser. Oop, there it is. And we're gonna try find one specific picture. Was it here? Actually wasn't. I have it open here. I don't. Oh, that is frustrating. Hold on, I need to find something in the other place where you can't see. Because it's a very specific picture I found. There we go. Okay. So this is actually a dolphin fetus, and I just pull it up in the main one here. I feel like we can use some of the flippers or something. Very creepy image. It's also high quality. Sorry for showing you all dolphin dick, but sometimes you gotta live with it. It's CC, so always gotta check. I know it's Wikimedia, so everything will be CC anyway, but always gotta check, make a habit of it. You are the alligator. I believe that. How about this? Yes, Me Channel Smooth Jazz. It's great. I love this song. I unironically love this song and listen to it from time to time. Apart from like streams. Also, the mask is still stayed on. I can't believe that. It's still, the paint hasn't chapped. It's looking good. So I might actually put it right behind me there. So it's gonna be there on stream forever. Like in a place where you can see it behind my camera. So maybe where the little mannequin is, or right on the other side. I don't know, I don't have very good stream lighting, to be honest. Maybe I should buy a ring light to be like a streamer, but for now I'm just streaming with my shitty desk lamp. I'm a quart gold mine. Oh god. You guys do gotta live with that. Leave the mask always watching over us, laughing. Hold on. Shift to do this. This has become like a blob. We don't even know what it is anymore. Philips Hue bars. Yeah. Oh. I will remember that. Maybe I set up a sub goal or something to get a Philips Hue bar. Or any kind of ring lights. I don't know. Something. Something to make this lighting not shit, because it's very bad currently. I don't know, this is kind of nothing. I don't know if it adds anything. Just kind of a weird wrinkle there. Could be like... I don't know how I feel about it. What was it before? So, well, hold on. I'll show you the base layer. These were two whale fetuses. Now they're two homunculi, however you pronounce that one. That word. What if we actually follow the contour of the human face slightly more? The glow up, the glow down, to be honest. Okay, what if we actually... So we go here to a little clone stamp layer. We just cut up a little neck here. Yeah. Just to add that tiny bit of edge to the face, so it's not like directly plastered on top. It has something behind it, below it. And oh, I do have an idea. Okay, let's try this. So I'm gonna make a copy of the original layer. It'll make sense. I'll flip it. I will get this, and since we didn't use it on the other one, I figure maybe we can give it some use. Get the two of them, make them into little arms. Oh, this is big. Make them a bit smaller since they used to be quite small, and the quality, if we blow it up too much, the quality would be a bit small, so we're trying to find a good angle for them. This seems pretty good. Okay, gonna go into select and mask. I'm gonna feather and shift, as you do. And I'm gonna recover some more of the area below, actually, just to get some of that shadow that it already had. Unrelated to the fetus, but I just posted some bugs that you might enjoy as a bug doctor. Link, give me a link to that, please. Please, I need to see the bugs. I have a mighty need for bugs. Don't we all? Another 10-year-old photo? You're digging up the best found footage for us, aren't you? Ooh. Fun critters. I like them. What are they? Are they real? Someone asks. They don't trust you. It's like with me. Nobody trusts me. When I post a real picture, they're all like, that must be fake. Weta. What is Weta? I like it. It's a cool name. About the size of your hand. Ooh, nice. You know I love a big bug. Nothing quite like it. Okay. Another idea. Eyes. So this one has kind of more personality because they have like more or less eyes. Not really human, but they have some eyes. This one though has a little stump there. Should we add some eyes? Maybe we can use our floppy little creature from before. So this guy here. Stargazer fish. What's that look like? Nope. There we go. Look at this little creature. The eyes are not the right angle, I guess, but should that be a problem? Oh, I know the stargazer fish. Yeah. Will that work? I gotta find pictures that are CC for that, which might be a hard one. Be a hard ask. Let me give it a real quick look here since I have it already open. Okay, that's not the fish I was thinking about. I was thinking of the ones that have like a transparent dome in their head. Don't know what the name of those are. know, they were in Animal Crossing. That's the only thing I remember. Let's see. I don't have any good pictures of them in the right angle though. Barrel eye, exactly. Thank you. Ooh, there's not really... there's nothing on Wikimedia. I mean, fair enough, it's very rare fish. I think maybe let's actually just a little round beady eye. And if we can make it fit here. Ooh, okay, this was unintentional, but it I kind of like how it looks like it's popping out a little bit. It's kind of freaky. I like it. It does look like a fleshy growth. I like it. Okay. What do you say? Let's go for it? Or should we try to find other eyes as at least to test them? I'm gonna reduce the levels a little bit. No mistakes, just happy accidents, exactly. You're a genius. You should host some sort of painting show. And become a beloved character. Okay, we got a couple of very weird homunculi. How do we feel about them? General thoughts, I want to hear them. Get dragged into a family conversation. I'm sorry, that sucks. You can chill now though. Okay, I'm gonna copy this since we're pretty set on the head at least. Copy it to the reflection here and maybe let's give it a little twirl like this. Or not. And then we do this. No. trying to make the head a little bit rounder. Also, did I save? I did now. Yeah, one has a human head, another has a human body. For sure. Yes, they are all like failed experiments. We don't know if they actually ended up succeeding or not. But since this is gonna be the homunculus museum, it's gonna be about all those failed ones. It probably like, okay, so these stories for November, I'm gonna try and make them one-offs, like things that are open and shut, you know, like presenting a weird case of something. Maybe some of them will be UCR stories. If you don't know what UCR is, it's a collaborative writing project that we're doing on the Discord server, and also has a Twitter account. So some of them might be UCR to tie them to a world, but a lot of them will just be one-off things. So this might be just from a crazy scientist that tried to replicate human life and did a lot of failed experiments. So maybe they never actually really succeeded. Here I'm just creating some shapes because I've found that this was very plain, so why not? UCR, we don't have that, nope. That would be a good one to add though. You can offer research abilities. Well, that will surely be useful to a lot of people, for sure. I like this shape I just drew. It was kind of random, but it feels like there's weird bones in there. So much depth. Yeah, this part was really plain before. Now it's something. Although I do have to copy it somehow. And okay, so I'm gonna take all this shading. I'm gonna do Control J. I'm gonna copy it twice there. Not that crazy. But I will copy it here. Maybe we should copy the eye as well, actually. It feels like it would probably be right on the cutoff point there. So we'll have to copy the eye. There we go, just adding that. Hell yeah, add those codes. Do it. Did it happen while I was gone? Yes, that happened while you were gone. Miss Dolphin Dick. You know, weird things keep happening in this stream. Maybe it is cursed. This is gonna be a mess of layers, by the way, and I have made my peace with that. Like, I'm not even gonna try to organize it because it's a quick, simple edit. And I don't know. It might come back and bite me in the ass if this is massively popular and then I need to put it on t-shirt. And it's like, oh, I lost all my layers. Don't know where to find anything. But hopefully it'll be fine. What is Halloween without some cursed stream content? Exactly. Well said. Okay, I think the reflection here works decently well. What else do we have? Oh, a signature. We need to sign this. Also, I'm feeling like... Okay, what's the size of my image here? It's not huge, 4,000 pixels. Sure, our base image is also quite small, which is why I didn't bother to go larger. But since we're doing this, I figured we can... Just gonna check for linked layer masks, just in case. Good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. All good. So, since we don't have anything else going on around it, I feel like I'm gonna probably zoom it in a little bit. Like, we don't need any of the extraneous elements. The signature on the reflection. Yeah, that can be done, I think. Let me give it a try. So, I'm just gonna pull this in. My very useful signature PNG. And... I mean, you can give me a challenge, of course. I love being challenged. I feel like here, kind of like this reflection here. Like maybe something that could be reflected from right over the corner there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. A big blur, of course. Then... if I take some textures from over here and there we go. I don't want a bit of the head. Try not to do that. The embodiment of controlled chaos, probably. Also, thanks for the save reminder. One step removed from a living monkey paw. Oh, you can just get the playlist. There you go. There's a million songs there, so I mean, at least you can, if you know the name, you can search it within the playlists, and there's 1,200 songs right now, 59 hours of music. I've been doing this playlist for years now. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy doing playlists. It's a very fun, like, brain off activity. Just like listen to music, put it in the list, move on. I recently did a Halloween playlist, which I'm not gonna play on stream because it's all copyrighted music, of course. But it's a bunch of hover punk, Misfits kind of music. It's very fun. If you go to the playlist link and click on my profile, it's there because it's public. How about that for the signature? It feels reflection-y enough, right? Yeah, I think I did a decent job there. Okay, so let's go to the final touches. Okay, I want to go blue with the temperature. I don't know. It feels more like fetus in a jar. I kind of want to go like quite bright. Yeah. Cold and clinical. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly that though. Like, they call them warm and cold colors, and this is exactly how they make us feel. It's like warm colors. We do this. Of course, this is like ugly monsters, but it feels more cozy and warm, and this feels more cold, clinical. I kind of like it in yellow as well, because it kind of tints their skin yellow. I don't know. I kind of like it both ways. Oh, I'm gonna add some green though. Okay, this is gonna be blue and green for sure. I feel like we do need to have some color though to make it interesting, because it's pretty colorless. It does make it feel old-timey, that's true. We're going to do some color grading to play around with this further. I want maybe some cold on the, some blue on the shadows. Perhaps a touch of pink. A little touch of pink on the midtones, which just give the bodies a little bit of life, perhaps? And finally some green on there. They're making a pretty large triad of colors, but I think it could work. This guy feels fake to you? Curved back? Well, that part is completely unedited, funny enough. And a bit of vignettes. Here we go, before and after. We go back to the color grading. Actually go from more pink to something a bit redder. It's the only unchanged part. But maybe we can do something like this and actually add a bit of volume, and that should clear that up. It's funny how sometimes the real things can feel fake, and it's a very real thing, and sometimes I have to edit things that I never touched to make them feel less fake. I don't know. It's weird. It's how our mind works. Let's do something similar to that. And give the back some shape. So this feels like kind of disjointed. I don't know. Our brains are weird. That's one of the conclusions I'm getting from doing Photoshop a long time. Brains are pretty strange. Okay. Difference. That does a lot, doesn't it? Mac of Hearts, thank you for the follow. Sometimes you see an IRL picture and you know it's real, but it feels photoshopped somehow. It happens to me. I guess maybe because I have terminal Photoshop brain, but yeah, some of the edges there were bothering me. Also a difference here of how some edges feel very blurred and some feel very sharp in comparison. Lahaina, yeah, exactly. I've seen pictures of that. It's very freaky. Okay, let me show you. Let me show it on. Let me show it on here. That's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I didn't use this picture. Lahaina. Noon. So it happens, let's just bring it on Wikipedia. It happens in Hawaii, and it's a phenomenon where the sun hits exactly straight up. So things feel like they don't have a shadow. And things do this, it's very strange. But things like poles like literally don't have shadows. Because the sun is sitting like directly exactly overhead. And this happens like just a couple times a year, I think. I don't know, it's always, these poles feel photoshopped. Like this feels so photoshopped, it's so weird. It shouldn't be like that. It looks like 3D render. That's true. I'm gonna fix up some of the areas that bother me a bit more. Anything else you guys would add to these creatures before we call this homunculi done? Let's compare it to the original as well. For fun. There we go. The only part that was left untouched is this area. Pretty much. I mean, and the main body here, but it was exaggerated, so it doesn't feel the same. I like how it kind of gained an expression. Weird. Textures on the left? What would you add as textures? It's kind of smooth from the beginning. Here we added the squirrel textures. It looks like they're smiling. They need names. Okay, before we call this done, they definitely need names. So, hit me. What should we call this? Little rascal. Okay, so this is definitely the little brother. This is definitely the big brother. We got Joey, we got Lenny. I like Lenny. I like Lenny. It feels like a Lenny, doesn't it? I think let's go with Lenny. Unless better ideas convince me. And how about this thing? Don't know what pronouns I should use for homunculi. Can we name one Trevor? I don't think... if I tell that to Trevor, I don't know if he'd love it. Everyone wants Trevor? Okay. Now I'll have to break this news to Trevor. Hold on. Gotta make it clear. Let's give this Trevor a surname, actually. So this brush is from... They're called Shai Yun ink brushes. You can Google that. It's from an illustrator of that name. They're very good ink brushes, and I have this fountain pen. I use it so much to kind of like make things feel a bit drawn, that I have it on the very top there. Oh my god. Henson. I think it would be, I don't know, Hendrik or something. Something that feels different. Anyway, we got Lenny and Trevor H. Definitely not Trevor Henderson. Please don't make a... Not associated. Please don't sue me. You guys. Let me go back into the camera raw for a sec. Just mess with the sliders a touch more. The contrast changes a lot. Okay. Maybe some slight changes to do here. I don't know what I feel about this. How I feel about this edge. Ender daughter. Well, that would make this Trevor female. I'm all for. Right? Because Dottir would be the daughter of, right? And in Iceland, I think. That's where they do that. Yes, Icelandic people have this very strange system. I like it. It's very unique. I guess it's probably more like how it used to be done in many places in the world, but it's fun that they still keep it. At least to some degree. I'm over here just painting shadows. Why not? Oh boy, I don't know how this will do. It's pretty gross, but it's pretty fun as well. I could see it. I could see it doing really well or really badly. Who knows? It's the fun of the internet. I touch becomes trans. You have the magic touch. What they will look like if they grow up? It's a good question. Maybe future edits? If people love this, I don't know. Maybe like homunculus that was kept in a vat for much longer. See what became of them. It could be like, it's a story that's been done, right? But it could be a fun one to explore. I could see them just picking up human language from just what they overhear people talking outside the vats. Leading to some funny hijinks. You know, your classic homunculus hijinks. They did blend very well with the child, didn't they? Yeah. Didn't have to do a lot, really. They kind of just came together. How would this one talk? That's fair. Probably like gargles. Something like that. They live in a vat anyway, so I don't think they could talk very well, even if they had the right equipment. I like just painting shapes, because I don't know, it kind of makes them feel like bulbous. It's pretty fun. Like they're full of bones that don't fit or something like that. Also, did you guys see that Junji Ito reacted to some more Twitter artists that Trevor selected? A lot more mutuals. That was very fun. It implies anatomy under the skin, exactly. Get some water, get hydrated. Gotta do the same as well. Gonna get hydrated. Cheers. Has he reacted to anything from you? No. But I would die if he did. I would straight up die if he saw the Fractal series, if he read through it. Because that's very Junji Ito inspired, so I bet he could probably see the inspiration. Also, I'm getting more candy because it's Halloween. I don't get candy any time in the year. I probably haven't had these picotas since I was a child. Also, we actually have a... Sorry for the noises. We have a couple Latin Americans in chat. Do you recognize these picotas? Maybe you have them over there. They're my favorite. Mission to make sure it never notices that so it doesn't die. Thank you for protecting me. Actually, we have someone in chat here who was in one of those videos. Hey, Nathan. I bet that felt cool. We could just spam the tweets. No, because it's I think last couple times it's been Trevor that picked it. I don't know if they'll do it again though. I did die, never coming back. Hey. Rip Nathan. He died. Don't spam Trevor, please. This is a bit much now. I'm happy with it. AMA? Juntito or Trevor? Who did an AMA? Didn't see it. Bane might be cool. That is true. Maybe. Oh, Trevor did. Okay, gotcha. I didn't see it. That's funny. See if I can find a very specific picture. I'm trying to find anatomical stuff, so again I gotta look it up on the other screen. Let's see. Veins. Hold on. Frictions. Okay, I don't have anything great. I did well in looking this up on the other page, because there were some NSFW stuff. No good pictures though. I don't think there's anything good I can find for veins. Fortunately. That's fine. It's just a little detail anyway. Because it only gives me leaves their veins. Yeah, sorry. If you can find anything, let me know. While we're here. And look it up here. So I like a human thing here, but that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, actually, this might be good. Don't worry, Sarah. I think I found something good. Let me actually close the alligator in this. Yeah, I think this would work quite well, wouldn't it? Is this the same picture, just flipped? It is. It very much is. That's fine. So let me see. I think probably this one in the head is where I would put the veins. I probably wouldn't put them all over, unless it looks great. and I like changed my mind. Let's see. Soft light. And where are they here? Venograms, that's good too. Okay, so I need to put this around 50%. Oh no, that won't work. Oh, that's fine. Let's leave the smart filter. And let's try to make this work. Also, I'm impressed at how well this mask has been able to stay on my head. Okay, I will do something here, and it's hue saturation. I'll pick any reds and reds and remove them, yellows and remove them, and just leave like the blues. Wikimedia Commons has a lot of dick pics. It does. I just found this out. Sorry, I should have notified you. I'm sorry. I should have told you what to expect. Oh boy. I'm betting a lot of guys feel very smart posting their dick pics to Wikimedia. And giving them like a fanciful description. Okay, now I think let's flip it vertically. And kind of follow this, why not? You know, they're doing it for science, so I just want to help out. Let's see if others apart from soft light would work here. Not really, I think soft light works perfectly for this purpose. Okay, why not? This looks cool. As I said before, I might change my mind. So I might actually add some to this other fella. What was his name? It was him. He. Lenny is about to get some veins. Well, it already worked, like. I don't have anything else to add to this. Yeah. Just a very, very faint, but it's there. Okay, now let's re-add our filters. And I do this below the filters because then anything I add below it gets all the filters on top of it and will blend in better. See, so the veins kind of faded out a lot, but well, they didn't fade out that much. Just the picture is a bit brighter. And got some extra shadows. And actually remove these from the eye because they don't look very realistic. Bimbo bear gone wrong. Oh no. Oh, poor little lost experiments. Also, what is this? I don't recall. Oh. Oh yeah, sure, it was this little thing I added there. Okay, so this could be our prompt 1. It's taken 3 hours instead of the about an hour that I'm planning to do for each of these prompts. But you know, it's the first one and it's Sunday, so we got more time than during the week. Let's see, what's the second prompt? Let's see what we got in store for the next days, and maybe like even get started on a one for even if it's just a short while. Does the reflection need veins? You're right, thank you. That is a very good point, so before we move on, let's do that. I completely forgot about the reflection. Okay, let's actually continue them in the reflection since we can see more of the top of the head. We can continue them this way. Okay. Thanks for pointing it out. My little homunculi weren't done cooking. Now they are. Let's Control S, save. Okay, so this, I'm actually gonna do a little, so got my little trusty notebook here, and I got all the prompts, and you can't read them from here, but I got some like noted, scribbled down ideas for each prompt, not each of them, at least the first 9 of them. Some are more concrete ideas, some are just faint things to kind of just get something to start from. And some I've actually looked for pictures for. 1, 2, 3, the first 4 ones. Now the first one is done. So yeah, the next 3 ones I actually have some pictures for them that I could use. It's not like a sure thing, but a reflection of my face grinning. Some good boys, indeed. Okay, the second prompt is called Bug Body, B-O-G body, at the South Dome excavation. It's a bit of a lengthy prompt, so I might not like use all of the words in that, but the idea of a bug body, which is, if you guys don't know, it's a body of usually a human, though they are on some other animals, that fell into a bug and actually they get very well preserved there, so they kind of get mummified in a way. And bug bodies, look it up on Google, they are yeah, I think they go through like some kind of soap reaction. They kind of become soapy. Jump in here, look for bug bodies. Content warning, you're about to see some dead bodies, but very old ones, so. They kind of get mummified, and they get so well preserved. Like, look at this. You even have them perfectly preserved clothes and things that are very hard to get from historical things. So, yes, these are bug bodies, and They are fantastic. And the next prompt is a bug body at a salt dome excavation. So usually a bug body, you'll find it like in the bug or in a part of the bug that has dried out. But in this case, we're gonna do a bug body that is found like encased in stone. So it's gonna be like one of those like weird things, like how did they find this? There's a cadaver that has been naturally mummified in a peat bog. Geographic and chronological widespread. Between 8000 BCE, that's crazy. And they remain with internal organs and everything, it's crazy. Anyway, yes, bug bodies. So they'll usually be found in some kind of sediment like this. So they're buried, but I want to do them like in a quarry or something like that. Like you break a stone and suddenly there's this mummified body in the middle. Isn't that cool? I think that would be a fun take on that prompt. Han Solo situation. Yeah, could think of it like that. But yeah, isn't that very cool? A very cool concept. And that's why I like what I like about Redis prompts here. They are really creative. And they know a lot of like sciencey terms that are actually great as jumping off stuff for horror. For example, the one for my birthday is called HOX, like H-O-X, gene editing, or gene tampering, sorry. So HOX genes, HOX genes, are the genes that determine in fetus when it's growing. They determine where things are going to be placed. So they determine that this part of the fetus is an arm and it's going to develop in this certain way. It's like the I guess the how do you call that? Like the map to your body, how it's gonna form. And like if you get like mutated HOX genes, something that can happen is polydactyly, where you're born with 6 fingers, for example, or with a different number of fingers. Blueprint, that was what I was looking for. Thank you. And Tour, thank you for the follow. It might be that that's the reason why some people are the other way around, are flipped. So, HOX gene editing, for example, that's something that Reda came up with, and it's a great jumping off point for horror that is based in a cool science term. Again, with bug body, it's a great sciencey term that we can use. Silver Witch, thank you for the follow. Then the third one is called tombstone teeth, and it's actually like a term for people whose teeth are like very, very long and straight, so like tombstones. But the concept it gave me is like, what if your teeth, instead of being like individual things, were one single long teeth that cover the whole of your mouth? It should be a pretty easy edit if we get a cool like 1 or 2 like pics of mouths, and it's only about like removing the edges between teeth and make all the points that stick out flat, and just turn the whole thing into one flat tooth. Wouldn't that be very strange? I love that. I think that's gonna be for tombstone teeth for my third edit. So I got all these like pretty planned out, and the next ones I got like some ideas. Megatooth, exactly. I have a random patch of hair that shouldn't be there. I suspected maybe the HOX gene's fault. Exactly. Don't some animals have something similar to that? I mean, beaks? I don't know. Maybe. There's probably some. Anime tooth. I love that. So that would be for tombstone teeth, which we'll do on the 3rd, which is Wednesday. Then on the 4th, the prompt. I'm actually bring up the prompts. Here they are, so we can see them. So tombstone teeth. That's what the idea I have. Don't steal my ideas, by the way. Oh, do steal my ideas. They're probably gonna come out different anyway. Do whatever you want. The next one is artificial salvation test, and that's pretty fun. And it's 1975. This gave me the idea that it could be a UCR thing. If you don't know the UCR, it's a little writing project that we have going on the Discord. Actually, let me bring out the link so you guys can have it. So there's a Twitter account associated with this. There we go. And we're slowly posting our little slivers of lore over there. There's also a t-shirt. So you guys can check out the account if you're confused about what UCR is, and just go into the Discord and join in if you want to write there in that world. It's a collaborative writing project, so we need people. So anyway, artificial salvation test. I felt like that would be a pretty UCR thing to do. So within the UCR, there's like different divisions. One of them is called the ARB, Abnormal Religions and Beliefs, which kind of like studies cults and stuff like that, and ends up becoming a cult of sorts. So it would be a great usage of that like little part of UCR. We could use a UCR command. That's true. You know what? I'll actually note it down here. So I do it after the stream. There we go. So I felt like it would be a great fit for the UCR, and it could be a failed attempt to cause the rapture. So a failed attempt to like beam humans into heaven or something like that, resulting in people being partially raptured, which means a person, I imagine like a person that's missing like parts of their face or like a patchwork of parts of their body. It's just like still physically there, so maybe you can see a sleeve of their shirt, but there's nothing in there. Like they've been partially raptured. I don't know, I thought that was fun. The next one we have is Contained Big Bang, which I still don't have like a lot for. I don't have a lot of ideas for. So, and that's where we start getting into less ideas. Amniotic tank experiments. If people like the Homunculus Museum, Amniotic tank experiment could be like a continuation of that, if we want to do that. Oxygen tampering is definitely going to be like a human with some very strange like body horror, like extra arms coming out anywhere. I don't know, something like that could be fun. Oh yeah, that's very good. Thank you, sorry. I'll actually copy that and put it. There we go. Thank you. So, I don't know, oxygen tampering will be good because, one, it's my birthday, so it's gonna be fun to do something special on my birthday. And yeah, I really like the prompt. Which ones? So, Man-Made with Wings cult is something I could actually use as an excuse to release the next part in the Megalomorpha series. So I'm not going to directly associate it with Irrevember, but it'll be done on the day of that prompt. Maybe if I have time to do it, because I have a very specific idea, and it will involve masks. Since I know how to do masks now, since I've learned how to do papier-mâché, I thought it would be a fun idea to actually do a creepy mask and use it on an edit. So it's gonna be a cult, there's gonna be bugs, and there's gonna be mask, maybe. I don't know. Or we do something else. But these are some of the ideas I've come up with for this little challenge month. There's a lot of really good ones, and the cool thing is there's a prompt list with 30, but there's extra prompts here that if you don't find, if you're stuck on something, you don't find an idea for one of the day's prompts, there's a bunch here that you can pick and choose, and there's some there's some more funny ones here that like The Dangerous Book for Boys, Children's Guide to Doxing, which I found really funny. Nervous System Ocean is actually a dope prompt, which I might actually like purposefully put it instead of another one, because I might want to do that. I don't know. There's some funny ones here. God's Little Disappointment, BioClown the Ultimate Killer, Vague Prompt. Creating a proper cult. I should create a bug cult. No, I really thought about it, and I was like, okay, so we've explored the religious aspect of bugs a couple times, but it's kind of like been interspersed. I think it's time to explore it again in fall. I like the Ouroboros experiment. It's very good. Where's that one? I forget. It's here. Okay, it's one of the extra ones. Localized Mimic Town Prague is also a very good one. You thought about creating a cult? Not literally, but I thought about doing a bug cult story with a Nagelmorpha. I could create a cult though. Let's do it. Okay, I got like 30-something thousand followers. I bet some of them will want to join a cult. Like, come on. I bet we can get like 10 people to start things. What was the name? The name of what? The guys that look like the cults but had the silliest clothes. I mean, that's like most cults. You only need like 3, for sure. We already got one. We're getting started on this cult. Let's go. Okay, a very good one as well is calcium hyperproficiency, which is not a real thing. But it feels like it could be like some sort of weird disorder. And what came to mind were, I don't know if you guys have ever seen skulls of people who had like very extensive bone cancer in the skull. They look very creepy. Like, look at this. It kind of grows hair. I felt like I heard calcium hyperproficiency and I was like, oh, this is some sort of like weird bone thing. But of course, it's gotta be different from reality. Like, reality already beats us in so many levels. So we gotta find something different to do with a skull and like bone growths. That isn't fungi, because I already done that. And that isn't this same thing. It is very upsetting, isn't it? Isn't it? Look at this, look at this. It's so bad. It's hairy. Why is it hairy? Yes, I was talking about the Freemasons, which always wear the silliest clothes, like aprons. With myostatin related hypertrophy. Oh, muscular hypertrophy. It could be some sort of hypertrophy thing. Permanently muscular. like trypophobia feeling, but it's not holes. You mean this? I get that. I get that. That is exactly the feeling it gives. It's the same thing as trypophobia. Is there something for like inverted trypophobia? Like instead of little pits, it's like hairs that come out? I don't know. I'm making you guys look at this image for too long, I'm sorry. I like this. Maybe I'll do some typical trypophobia thing with a calcium hyperdeficiency. Oh, I'll note that down. Trypophobia. What else do we have? Like amniotic tank experiment, could be sequel to homunculus, or some other thing. We got 12 days to figure that out. What else? Any other interesting problems that call out to you? My skull is itchy. Imagine if like bones could get itchy. Drawing relations with prompts and things that you've already watched. I mean, that's fair. I think our brains are very good at doing that. Regeneration accident. Which one is that? Forget which day that is. Maybe that's here. See, Ouroboros experiment. Yeah, that's here. Regeneration accident. That could be interpreted a multitude of different ways. That could work. Malformed cluster limb. I like that. That could go very well for Hox gene editing, actually. So I've also been thinking of stuff that I already want to do and kind of fitting it into this. So that's why I thought about one for Megalomorpha. And I don't know if any would fit great with the next part in the fractal series that I'm working on. Oh, I do have something coming out that was one of those things I worked on out of stream, but mostly because I just didn't have time to stream, not because it's like some secret thing. But you saw me work on some of them, and it's the little clown series I got coming out with Claire. So these are like very collaborative pieces in the sense that Claire did the clown drawing, I did textures on top of it, I did the background, then Claire sometimes came back and messed with the lighting. So we got a bunch of, like, a lot of hands on this deck. Like each of us has done like a ton of things for each of these edits, which is fun. And let me see, where are the other ones? So this one is a new one that you haven't seen before. These are called harlequids. They're a type of clown. Let's see. The Jester is still being worked on. It might be released later. Ringmaster, this one we did on the last stream. And these are species of clown that live in a clown universe. And if I can find it, I might... There it is. So that one is a landscape. There's no clown hidden in it. It says infinite recursive carousel. So you're like inside a giant carousel with other carousels, and it's kind of like, okay, keeps going. So yes, just a very trippy dimension filled with this dimension hopping clowns that can kill you in an instant. Pretty fun, pretty fun. It's gonna be a lot of lore for it. And I also got more parts in the Werewolf series coming out, which will probably come out this month as well. So it's gonna be a very, very packed month with art. I hope you'll be happy. I think I already showed some of the Werewolf Silver ones, but yeah, we're working on a little zine magazine that'll come out at the same time as this Werewolf part, which will include it's going to be like a history magazine. Like, I got some here actually because I'm using it as reference. It's going to be like this type of history magazine, and you know, this type of thing inside, with all the pieces we've done for the Werewolf series, including the new ones, and maybe like an extra one that's not going to be released anywhere else. So yes, more werewolves. You got clowns coming up. We got a bunch of stuff for Remember. However, like, don't know how much we'll get to, but as much as we can. So yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna be busy. And yeah, and more streams, hopefully, if everything goes well. And yeah, I got a little extra thing to announce that you might have seen if you're a Patreon. If you remember the stream I did when I got to 30k, I was mentioning during the stream, like, yeah, we should do this into a semi-regular occurrence. So I figured I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do a little podcast of sorts. And I've been messing around with branding and some other things, so I feel like since this is the end of the stream, might as well share it with you guys. It's gonna be called House of Horrors, and I made a little house-shaped logo, and I'm gonna be chatting with... There you go. Well, that's a different one. That's fair. That's fine enough. I'm gonna be chatting with people like I did on that stream, but more long form and with other little things during the stream. I still haven't figured out the schedule or the exact contents, but I got a lot of stuff like figured out. I'm gonna have a little theme song. It's gonna be done by Too Mellow, and yes, a bunch of exciting stuff. Confess your secrets to us. There you go. Those are my secrets. More like a podcast. So yes, I had a lot of fun making this little logo. I'm gonna show you the which one is it? Okay, this is another version. There we go. It's a VHS style logo, and it's gonna be like the branding and logo and stuff. It's meant to be like old horror movie type of stuff. So there's like an old VHS cover with some weathered text, that kind of thing. The other one, the video I showed, is actually inspired by The Thing, the original, like The Thing from Outer Space, 1950s movie, with the glow coming out from behind it. I thought that was a fun little reference. Nathan is excited because it's in the first batch of actors invited. Probably, yeah. I'm probably going to repeat at least an interview with every artist that's been on the first one, because I want to chat with you, but longer and without this like time limit. Thank you, Unpleasant. Welcome, by the way. Great to have you here. How did it vectors? No, I'm terrible. I don't like working with vectors, so I did this on bitmap. I did use vector for like a font as a base, but I work on it on bitmap, and every graphic designer that hears that will probably murder me instantly. So yeah, the R is meant to be the door of the house. So I hope this comes through, that this is a house. The H makes a little little chimney. These white spaces make windows, and the R is a door. So yes, I did this logo on bitmap, but I did it on a very large bitmap, so for any application I use it, it's gonna be fine. Don't look at it. Don't worry. It's fine. It's good. Yeah, it's bitmap, but I mean it's based on vector images. It's based on fonts, but then I edit them on just on Photoshop, because they're a regular thing on Photoshop. Yeah, had a lot of fun doing this little thing and coming up with a name. I went through a bunch of different name ideas, and House of Horrors ended up being my favorite one, because it feels like it could both be a horror movie name and a podcast name. I don't know. It felt like the right one. I don't know. It was suggested by someone on the Discord, I believe. So whoever it was, if you're here, thank you. Casita del terror de los Simpsons. But yeah, gonna be talking to horror artists. I've already talked to some, but since I still don't have a schedule or anything, I don't want to like get too many people involved before it's all settled in stone. So yeah, for now this is just a concept. This is just something that is gonna happen in a nebulous future. I still don't know when, so don't expect it like very soon, but it's gonna happen. I felt like it was due time to announce it. It was Borange, you're right. Thank you, Borange, if you're here. Yeah, Treehouse of Horrors is that Simpsons one, that's true. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. I'm still like, I'm gonna work with Mello on the music part of it. I'm gonna do like a little intro stinger thing. So yes, I'm still waiting for that, but apart from that, most of the branding is done. I'll probably do a cool overlay or something that looks different to this one. I don't want it to feel like Marching Ants Photoshop thing. So I'll probably do, I don't know, something that feels horror movie-ish. We'll see. That is still to come. But yeah, I think that's been enough for today. It hasn't been. Oh, it finally gave out. Oh, yeah. This was just very hastily pasted on. So that was why I was very surprised that it lasted for so long. But I'll paste it again. I'll do it. I'll do this bit good and post it somewhere behind it here. So it's gonna be watching over us on the next few streams at least, or forever. Who knows? Anyway, guys, it's a pleasure. I've had a lot of fun. It's been a very, very fun stream. I hope you guys look forward to a lot more stuff this month. So yeah, exciting. Well, lots of exciting stuff. Guys, thanks again. You take care and have a happy Halloween, if it's still Halloween where you live. Okay, goodbye.